بسم الله الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين أما بعد. We're going to talk about what it means to be Azhari. And this might be awkward for some. We see in the West a lot that someone studied in Al-Azhar University. Or maybe they study with some of the mashayikh in Egypt, directly or indirectly, maybe there or in other places. So then they'll attribute themselves to Al-Azhar. But we have to understand that if you are Salafi or Wahhabi, for example, you can never be Azhari. You can never ever be Azhari. So if you are a Salafi or Wahhabi out there, don't ever, and we're not going to allow for you to put Azhari after your name. Because Al-Azhar stands for the three schools of Aqidah, Ash'ari, Maturidi, Hanbali, the four schools of fiqh, Hanafi, Maliki, Shafi'i, and Hanbali, and the way of Tasawwuf, which the Salafi and Wahhabiyya, for example, are totally against. They do tajseem, they're on the way of Al-Khawarij. They follow Imam Ibn Taymiyyah and mostly everything. Follow people that aren't scholars like Ibn Taymiyyah, Ibn Baz al-Albani. People that have disconnected chains because, well, even if they collect chains, those chains have Sufiyya and Ash'ari, for example, so they can never be connected back to the Prophet ﷺ. So this has to stop because it's deceiving, right? And some of these people might have taken, some Ash'ari works or whatever might have been in Al-Azhar, because they were forced to do so, right? And they never understood it clearly. And you see, they'll even wear the Azhari, clothing, and this really deceives the masses. But we need to make it clear, right, to them, firstly, that you are never going to be Azhari as long as you're a Salafi Wahhabi. Right? If you convert to the way of Ahl Sunnah, then okay. And then, of course, to the Sunnis, to be careful. And it seems like some maybe Sunni Azharis, they, maybe trying to avoid conflict or whatever it might be, they, allow for these people to be known. They kind of accept them, maybe, at least what it seems to the public, right? I know there's a lot of politics, especially in the West. We see it, especially because of the Salafi Wahhabi influence, for example. But we need to make it clear, especially with regards to our children. Many of them, of course, teach Quran, and that's really where they get our children, right? Because they'll put in their Tawheed, their Kitab al-Tawheed, whatever Wahhabi type teachings they have, and they teach our Arkis, Tajseem, right? But they use it through the book of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So we need to be careful. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala knows best. Wa sallallahu ala Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in.